Right now, as you're watching this video, time is passing. 60 seconds just went by. And here's the brutal truth most people don't want to hear. You will never get those 60 seconds back. Ever. The question is, are you spending your time or are you investing it? Because there's a massive difference. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how 30 days can completely transform your life if you stop wasting time and start living with intention. This isn't theory. This isn't motivational fluff. This is a proven system that took someone from scrolling for hours every day, feeling stuck and unproductive, to building the life they actually wanted. And if you're tired of saying I'll start tomorrow, or next week will be different, or next year is my year, then this daily routine and these life-changing habits are about to become your new reality. Let me tell you about Sarah, 26 years old, marketing coordinator at a decent company, making okay money, living a comfortable but completely unfulfilling life. Every single day looked the same. Wake up at 7:30, hit snooze 3 times, finally drag herself out of bed at 8, rush to get ready, grab coffee on the way to work, sit at her desk for 8 hours doing tasks that didn't excite her, come home exhausted, scroll through social media for 2 hours, watch Netflix until midnight, go to sleep feeling like she wasted another day. Repeat. Sound familiar? Sarah had dreams. She wanted to start her own business. She wanted to get in shape. She wanted to learn new skills. She wanted to feel alive again. But every time she thought about making a change, the same thought stopped her. I don't have time. And that's the lie we all tell ourselves. The lie that keeps us stuck. The lie that destroys our potential. Because here's the truth about time management. You don't find time, you make time. And Sarah was about to learn this lesson the hard way. One Sunday night, Sarah had a breakdown. She was scrolling through Instagram, looking at people living their dream lives, traveling the world, building successful businesses, looking fit and happy. And she realized something terrifying. 5 years had passed since she graduated college, and nothing in her life had really changed. She was still waiting for the perfect moment, still planning to start next month, still saying when things slow down at work, or when I have more energy. And in that moment, she made a decision. A real decision. Not a wish, not a hope, but a commitment. She was going to give herself 30 days. Just 30 days. 30 days to prove to herself that she could change. 30 days to build discipline. 30 days to stop wasting time and start building the life she actually wanted. Now here's where most people mess up. They try to change everything at once. They wake up on day 1 with this massive list of goals. Work out for 2 hours, read 3 books, start a business, learn a language, meditate, journal, meal prep, and somehow also work a full-time job. And by day 3, they're exhausted and back to their old habits. Sarah didn't make that mistake. She understood something crucial about self-improvement and personal growth. Small changes, done consistently, create massive results. So she started with what she called her non-negotiables. 5 simple things she would do every single day for 30 days, no matter what. Number 1, wake up at 5:30 a.m. Now, before you say I'm not a morning person, or that's too early, hear me out. This wasn't about becoming a morning person. This was about winning the first battle of the day. Because if you can force yourself out of bed when your alarm goes off, if you can override that voice telling you to hit snooze, you've already built momentum. You've already proven to yourself that you're in control. That's the productivity mindset shift that changes everything. Sarah set her alarm across the room, so she had to physically get up to turn it off. And here's what nobody tells you about the 5 a.m. club. The first week is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Your body fights you. Your mind gives you 100 reasons why you should sleep in. But by week 2, something magical happens. You start waking up before your alarm. Your body adapts, and suddenly you have 2 quiet hours in the morning that belong to you before the world wakes up and demands your attention. Number 2, no phone for the first hour. This one might be harder than waking up early. Because the first thing most people do when they open their eyes is reach for their phone, check messages, scroll social media, read news, and boom, within 5 minutes, your mind is already reacting to other people's priorities instead of focusing on your own. Sarah made a rule. Her phone stayed in another room until 7 a.m. That first hour was sacred. That first hour was for her. And in that hour, she did 3 things that became the foundation of her transformation. She moved her body. Nothing crazy. Just 20 minutes of exercise. Some days it was yoga. Some days it was a quick home workout. Some days it was just stretching and walking. But she moved. Because success habits start with physical momentum. When you move your body, you wake up your mind. You release endorphins. You prove to yourself that you're someone who follows through. And she planned her day. 10 minutes with a journal. Writing down her top 3 priorities for the day. Not 20 tasks. Not an overwhelming to-do list. Just 3 things that would move her life forward. 3 things that mattered. 3 things that aligned with her goals. This is time management mastery. When you know your top 3, you stop wasting time on things that don't matter. Number 3. 1 hour of deep work on her dream. Sarah wanted to start a business, but for years, she kept saying, "I'm too tired after work." So she flipped the script. She worked on her dream before work. During that second morning hour, from 6:30 to 7:30, Sarah worked on building her online business. No distractions, no multitasking, just pure, focused, deep work. And here's what she learned about discipline and consistency. 1 hour per day doesn't sound like much, but 1 hour per day for 30 days is 30 hours. That's almost a full work week. Imagine what you could build, learn, or create if you dedicated a full work week to something you care about. Most people never even start because they think, "I need more time." But you don't need more time. You need focused time. Number 4, track everything. Sarah bought a simple notebook, and every night before bed, she did a 5-minute review. She wrote down what she accomplished, what she struggled with, what she learned. This wasn't about being perfect. This was about being aware. Because you can't improve what you don't measure. She tracked her habits. Did she wake up at 5:30? Yes or no? Did she work on her business? Yes or no? Did she exercise? Yes or no? Simple check marks. But those check marks became a chain. And once you build a chain, you don't want to break it. That's the psychology of success. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates bigger wins. Number 5, eliminate 1 major time waster. Sarah identified her biggest time thief, mindless social media scrolling. She wasn't going to quit social media completely, but she was going to control it instead of letting it control her. She deleted Instagram and TikTok from her phone for 30 days, completely removed them. And she set a timer for 30 minutes per day on her laptop if she wanted to check them. Do you know what happened? She got back 10 hours per week. 10 hours. That's an extra 520 hours per year. Think about what you could do with 500 extra hours. Learn a skill. Build a side business. Get in incredible shape. Write a book. Master a craft. Now, let's talk about what happened during those 30 days. Because it wasn't all sunshine and motivation. There were hard days. Really hard days. Day 4. Sarah overslept. Her alarm went off, and she turned it off without even realizing it. Woke up at 7:15. Immediately felt like a failure. But here's where her mindset shifted. Instead of saying, "I already messed up, might as well give up," she said, "1 bad day doesn't erase 3 good days." She got up, did a quick 10-minute workout, and kept moving forward. This is mental strength. Champions don't quit because of 1 setback. Day 11. Sarah had a terrible day at work. Her boss criticized her project. She felt drained and defeated. Came home and all she wanted to do was collapse on the couch and binge-watch TV. But she made a deal with herself. Just do 20 minutes of work on the business. Just 20 minutes. She sat down, opened her laptop, and guess what? Those 20 minutes turned into an hour. Because the hardest part is starting. Once you start, momentum takes over. Day 18. Sarah went to a friend's birthday party, got home late, exhausted, wanted to sleep in the next morning. But she remembered why she started. She remembered the version of herself she was becoming. So she got up at 5:30. Was it hard? Absolutely. Did she feel tired? Yes. But she did it anyway. And that day became a turning point. Because she proved to herself that her commitment was stronger than her comfort. By day 21, something incredible happened. The habits stopped feeling like a struggle. They started feeling normal. Waking up at 5:30 wasn't torture anymore. It was routine. Working on her business wasn't a chore. It was exciting. Reading in the morning wasn't forced. It was something she looked forward to. She had reprogrammed her brain. She had built new neural pathways. She had become a different person. And the results. In 30 days, Sarah finished the first version of her online course. Something she had been planning to do for 2 years. She lost 8 pounds. Not because she went on some crazy diet, but because she was moving every day and had more energy to make better food choices. She read 4 books. 4 entire books that expanded her knowledge and shifted her perspective. She felt more confident, more alive, more in control of her life than she had in years. But here's the most important result. Sarah discovered that she wasn't lazy. She wasn't unmotivated. She wasn't lacking discipline. She was just living unconsciously. She was just reacting to life instead of creating it. And those 30 days proved that when you stop wasting time and start investing it intentionally, everything changes. Now, let me share the brutal truth about this 30-day challenge. Most people watching this video right now won't do it. They'll think that sounds great and then go right back to their old habits. They'll wait until Monday, or next month, or January 1st, and nothing will change. But some of you, the ones who are tired of wishing and ready to start building, you're going to take this seriously. So let me give you the exact framework to implement this starting today. First, define your non-negotiables. What are 3 to 5 things you will do every single day for the next 30 days? Make them specific. Make them measurable. Make them realistic but challenging. Don't try to change 20 things. Pick 3 to 5. Master those. Build that foundation. Second, design your morning. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. What time will you wake up? What will you do in that first hour? How will you protect that time from distractions? Write it down. Make it a ritual. Make it sacred. Third, schedule your deep work. When will you work on the thing that actually matters to you? Not when you have time. Not when you feel inspired. But when? Put it on your calendar like it's a meeting with the most important person in your life. Because it is. It's a meeting with your future self. Fourth, identify your time thieves. What's stealing your time? Social media, Netflix, pointless scrolling, video games, saying yes to things you should say no to. Be honest with yourself. Then eliminate or drastically reduce those things for 30 days. Just 30 days. You can survive without them for 1 month. Fifth, track and review. Get a notebook. Make check marks. Write down your wins. Write down your struggles. Review every night. Adjust as needed. This awareness alone will transform your habits. Now here's my challenge to you. 30 days? That's all I'm asking. Not a year, not 6 months, just 30 days. Give yourself 1 month of focused, intentional, disciplined action. 1 month where you stop making excuses and start making progress. 1 month where you prove to yourself what you're actually capable of. Because here's what nobody tells you about life transformation. It doesn't require a miracle. It doesn't require perfect circumstances. It doesn't require waiting until you feel ready. It requires a decision. One decision, followed by consistent daily action. That's it. That's the secret. Successful people aren't lucky. They're disciplined. They're consistent. They understand that life-changing habits compound over time. Think about where you'll be 30 days from now if you do nothing. You'll be in the exact same place you are right now, maybe even further behind, with more regret and more frustration. Now think about where you could be if you commit to this. If you wake up early, if you eliminate distractions, if you work on your goals daily, if you invest in yourself consistently, you could have a business launched. You could be in better shape. You could have read 4 books. You could have built momentum that carries you into the next month and the next year. The choice is yours, and that choice starts right now. If this video spoke to you, if something inside you knows it's time to stop wasting time and start building the life you actually want, do 3 things. First, like this video so more people who need this message can find it. Second, leave a comment telling me what your #1 non-negotiable will be for the next 30 days. Speaking it into existence makes it real. And third, subscribe to Sunny Tells, because we're building a community of people who are done with excuses and ready for results. Remember, 30 days from now, you'll wish you started today. So start today, not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Right now. This moment. Because the sun always rises on people who refuse to waste another day. This is Sunny Tells, and your transformation starts now.